Hi, everyone. We're going to get started. All right, so first of all, we just want to thank you all for being here. On behalf of the city, we are so excited to have you guys. We have a really great agenda put together for you all. I'm Paige Cheney. I'm a buyer in the General Services Purchasing Division. I will be helping today kind of go through the agenda, making the introductions, but we have some really special speakers. We're really excited. We're going to be discussing everything from high level, the city's mission and vision, to supporting small business, to how do I get an invoice paid? So a lot of really good information will be shared. So I'll just run through the agenda real quickly. We do have paper copies that are coming. This morning will all take place here on the second floor. So this will be presenters. We want to make sure you guys know this event is for you. So any questions that you have, please feel free to write them down as people are presenting. To wrap up the morning, we'll be having a panel. It's a listening panel for questions and answers. Our presenters will come back on stage, and this is really the time for you to ask questions, give your comments, let us know how we can support you and how we can improve as well. So once that session wraps up, we will be having lunch. During lunch, we will have a raffle. It's a really great raffle. It's going to be just putting your business cards in a bowl. The winner will get a very specialized one-on-one time with a decision maker within the city. So just a really good time to have some face time. After the lunch and the raffle, we'll all go up to the third floor, and this will be the networking session. The networking session will be your chance to get one-on-one with your end customers. So we'll have various agencies throughout the city there. They'll be at tables. And we want to encourage you just to go up, speak to them, listen to what they need, what they're looking for, and how you can start making those connections. A couple housekeeping things. If you need to get up, feel free to step out. We do ask that you silence your phones. We have coffee and snacks on both sides of the room here, and then restrooms are over here to my left. So there will also be buyers from the General Services Division walking around. They have little white name tags. If you have any questions on logistics, anything about that, feel free to ask one of them and they can help get you the right answers. So that's kind of the overall picture of the day. Now I'm going to introduce Mr. Murphy Robinson. Oh, I'm so sorry. One more thing. We do have a way to submit questions online. So if you go to this website, www.menti.com, there will be a little section for you to enter in this number. Put in this number, and then you can ask your question. During our question and answer session, we'll be able to pull all of those up. If that doesn't work for you, you're welcome to jot down your questions on the papers on your tables. Or you can always just raise your hand, wave us over, and we're happy to help that way. So now I will introduce to you Murphy Robinson. Murphy serves as our Executive Director of General Services, which includes the General Services Admin Division, Facilities Management Division, and Procurement. Murphy is a Denver native and joined the city a year ago from the city of Englewood, where he served as Deputy City Manager.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this beautiful and bright Monday? Kids are back to school. We're fighting traffic, right? So no, thank you so much for everyone being here. I'm very excited that we get a chance to talk to you, but also that you get a chance to talk to us about how do we engage as partners in the city of Denver. When I first came on a year ago, the first thing the mayor said to me was, Murphy, I want you to make sure we engage with our small businesses, our women and minority-owned businesses, and all of our stakeholders in the city of Denver, so that we can make sure during these bond projects, during all the purchasing we do during operations, that everyone has an equal opportunity to participate. And so with that said, I have talked to many of you in this room and many that aren't here today about what that looks like and what have we done and what can we do better. The other thing that I want to say is so crucial is that we have worked hard internally to understand the complex environment that we're in terms of our economy and in terms of how do we make sure that the dollars that we see also see you all. And so with that said, there's a couple people I want to recognize, and I want you to remember their faces so that you understand who is not only in charge of purchasing, but also working with you day in, day out on these contracts. So first off, I want to introduce to you Brandon Gainey, who will speak to you here in a few minutes. I'm our Deputy Executive Director for General Services. And I want to also introduce to you our Chief Procurement Officer, Lance J. I don't know, Lance, oh, there he is. Lance is good, he floats all around. And Lance is in charge of the purchasing department. And then I know they're all over the place floating around getting things done, and more of them will probably join us later. But if any of our purchasing staff is in the room, can you please stand to be recognized? They're all over the place. So here, yeah. So they're all over the place, making sure that you have a good time today. All of the purchasing staff, and I mean every single person, will be here today so for you to meet, so you understand who you work with on a daily basis. And so I'm excited for that. So, when we talked about what do we expect for this event, we are really looking to help you understand our processes. And that's always the first step. One thing I always hear is, Murphy, the city processes are so complicated. It's so hard to understand how do you execute contracts. And so one of the goals today is for you all to get a very quick 101, purchasing 101, and really understand how do we execute contracts and what are we looking for when we respond to RFPs, when we do master purchase orders, and all of those things. The other thing that I'm really ecstatic about is that we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you've experienced in engaging in our processes. Because one thing we're always looking to do is improve those processes and make sure that they are working for you. Because you are not only our partners, but you're our customers. And so the theme to this event today is partnering for Denver's success. And I truly feel that if we don't partner with you all and you don't partner with us, Denver isn't going to be successful because we are all Denver. So with that, I'll sit down so we can actually get started. I thank you all for being here. And I will be around today if you have any questions for me, but I'm looking for the dialogue today. Thank you.